Boys and girls, we have the next episode of top options trades to take now, to take this week to make some money. Without further ado, let's get stuck right into this bitch and make money together, guys. So, the first thing I want to discuss with you is, well, the only thing I want to discuss with you today is options. So I'm going to just bring this here up real quick. Okay, and I'm going to start this stupid slideshow that I've created. I'll make myself a little bit smaller. So the first play, if it wasn't obvious already, you guys should know this, embedded in your heads, especially if you're in my Discord group where we call out all of the signals live, and we have made bank this year, absolute bank. Anyway, that's besides the point. NVDL for small accounts, NVIDIA for large accounts. NVDL is the 2x leveraged version of NVIDIA. The small accounts can wheel this so much easier than NVIDIA because not everyone has 10k or 16k right now to be able to afford 100 shares of NVIDIA and wheel that. But a lot of people have $1,000, so they can do the wheel strategy on NVDL, which personally I prefer because I can do more contracts and have more. You know, I can have certain covered calls at certain levels, certain puts. I could run the coverage triangle a whole lot better. On NVIDIA, I can't because the account size. Obviously, you know, I have a lot of other positions, so NVIDIA would take up too much of my account size. However, NVDL is perfect, absolutely perfect. So, the trade. Look at the $7 to $8 range for the strikes, and choose the monthly expiration, and try and get like $80 credit. If you can, maybe even more. You'd probably maybe even get more because of how much the market's dumped. If you can pull in $80 credit on an 8 strike, that's a 10% return in a month, guys. That's absolutely fantastic. And if you can take assignment of the shares down there, even better. And your break even, if you manage to get around the 7 strike, your break even could be around 6.5. You know, it's kind of hard to say because the market's not open yet. The options chain's not live. However, just looking at this, you're realistically, if you were able to get a 7 strike, I think you'd get a break even around 6.5, maybe even lower, maybe closer to the 6 range. Who knows? But that seems like an absolutely phenomenal trade to me. If we have a little look at the chart here together, we will see where NVDL is. So right now you can see we've broken this key support, but we have humongous support coming in at around the $8.20 level, and even more huge support coming in around 7. So in my eyes, guys, perfect range for assignment. And if you can take assignment, or even you want to buy some shares in the long-term portfolio here, we could start to see a little bounce. And this thing could certainly come back up to this here nice range that we're seeing right here. If I just get the rectangle on, you can see there's a lovely range around here that could come back up to. Try and retest. That would be very nice. You could take some profits up there for a 30 to 40 to 50% gain, depending on how low we go. Okay, next up we have, let me see, where is that go again? MSTX. Now you guys know I'm also an SMST, the short version of this, but I like to play both sides on this stock, to be honest with you, because I am short-term bullish on Bitcoin, and I'm long-term bearish on MicroStrategy though. But big dips are great for selling puts on MSTX because we can go so far out of the money. So the plan is for MSTX this week, guys, weekly expirations, we want to be selling strikes below 30. So if we can sell puts at the 30 strike or below and get more than $50 credit per contract, I'm game. I am game. We can roll them to the high heavens if we need. We can take assignment, we can sell covered calls, you name it. This is going to be a fantastic play. Our break even will be around 29.5 if we sell the 30, but I think we'll be able to go below that on today's pullback, depending on where the market opens. But this is exactly what I'm looking at right now. It's at the 30. It's 39.25 a share. We want to own it at 30. So sell puts as much as you can. That's all I'm gonna say for this one. I think this is honestly an absolutely fantastic trade. MicroStrategy do have earnings this week. However, I don't think it's gonna pull us this low. And if it does, I'll own the shares. I'll roll them. You can drop the strikes on this incredibly fast because of the volatility, so it's all good to me. I am fine with that. Let me actually show you where the 30 strike is on the chart. So like guys, look at this incredible gap down right now. We have gap down 10% over the weekend, so this is a perfect opportunity to start selling some puts on this. So if we look at this chart, we can see that the 30 strike is all the way down here. Okay, so there's our 30 strike, which is currently, as you can see, 23% out of the money. So I want to sell puts around this range. This is going to be lovely, absolutely lovely for me. If I can take some assignment or do some rolls, you can see we've got some nice support here. We've got some nice support here from these lows going to come in. It'll be a very nice trade if we can get even a little bit of bounce, some sideways action. Doesn't matter. We could close this out for 50% profit probably in a day if we go sideways, or even a little tiny bounce. So I am totally okay with that. Next trade, guys. Riot. I want to sell puts in Riot. I want to accumulate Riot shares, and I want to own it around the $10 strike. Now I think we'll be able to get around $80 to $100 per contract at the 10 strike for the monthly expiration, which will bring our break even to about $9 a share. Now let's have a little look at the Riot chart. So the 10 strike is right here, guys, right at this key level. You can see we've got a key low here, we've got some key support and resistance, very high volume trading around here. We've got key support, key resistance. It's just a massive key level, and it's a psychological number 10. With the psychological number of 10, I think if this thing comes back to here, I want to own the shares 100%, and our break even will be all the way down here. So our break even on this position will be from right now a 20% drop from where we are right now. Yes, please. Yes, please, guys. And we'll be making 10% return on the premium in a month. Yes, please. I am all about that. Next trade. ETHT. Now this, I'm going to be getting hurt by this at the open. I'm going to be getting really hurt by this at the open because I sold the 19 strike puts with a break even of $17. Right now we're at 11.2. So I'm going to be hurt. But you know what? It's okay, because I want to do in the shares there. So it's fine. But right now, the opportunity is there. And the opportunity that this brings for you guys is you can sell the 10 strike. I sold the 19. You can sell the 10 strike. Try and get $200 credit, maybe even $150, maybe even $100. And that'll bring your break even to about $8 to $9 per share. Wow. And do the monthly expiration as well on this one. I forgot to write that in here. This is insane. This really is. Please, guys, this trade is... Ethereum is going to bounce. We are going to have some sort of relief rally. And selling puts is the perfect way to find that bottom with a cushion. And that's it for all of these trades. Now, I do want to have a little bonus one here that I actually seen this online. And I would like to bring this to your guys' attention. I seen this technical analysis chart on Twitter. And I was very impressed with it. And I like what I was looking at. So I want to show you. This is Nike. And if we go to the monthly chart. So the monthly chart on Nike, what we're actually seeing right now, guys, is we're seeing this huge wick on this candle to the upside. This looks kind of nice, I'm not going to lie. And if we look at the key level that this here has just bounced off and found the bottom, you know, right here, this to me seems like a real good bottoming area to start taking some long positions on Nike. And in fact, you can actually see, if I draw a trend line, this... The more I look at this chart, the more I really like this. I'm not going to lie to you. This monthly chart looks incredible. And it actually looks very good for some leap options. But you'd have to go very far out, because this is the monthly chart. You'd have to go... We're probably talking about 2 years to a year out on this chart. And my first price target would probably be... $90. And then 105. And then 130. I think this range here is going to be spectacular. Now again, this does depend on Trump's tariffs as well. Trump's tariffs could have a big impact on this stock, obviously because of all the production in China. So I don't know in terms of that. However, in terms of a technical analysis perspective, this trade looks great. I might even sell some monthly puts on this instead of taking a leap, because I'm not a big leap guy. I know leaps are great, but only if I see a 10 out of 10 setup. I think this is probably like an 8 out of 10 setup. I really like this for a potential bottom. Your risk to reward's fantastic. What this actually, to me, looks like a better trade for would be a call debit spread. So you buy a leap call debit spread, so you have way less risk and you're doing it out of the money. So if I just bring this over here, sorry, I just need to put privacy mode back on, even though you've seen it anyway, but oh well. Nike, what this would look like would probably be something like 500 days out. Okay. Something like this, guys. So look at our, if we did 10 contracts of this, your max loss is 750 for a max profit of 4,250. Or we could even do the 90. Max loss of 1,150 for a max profit of 3,850. To me, this seems very good, guys. To me, this seems very good. And yeah, look how red we are. Negative 3.8k today. Wow. We wiped out half the month's gains. Well, to be fair, the market's not open yet. Whenever our IBIT covered calls can see the... Well, they will absorb a huge chunk of the difference of that. So I don't think we'll be that red. But even still, woof. What a day, guys. What a day. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you take some of these trades and we make some money together. And we can grab some shares at some lovely prices. I think we're going to look back at this dip in 6 months and be like, was there even a dip? Was there even a dip? I don't think so. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll own up to it. I'll come back out in 6 months if I'm broke. Just bought myself an AMG C63. Will I have just marked the top of the market by buying an AMG C63 at the top? Is that a bull market top sign? Yeah, I think it probably could be. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you gathered something interesting from this video, something you can take into your own trades and hopefully make some money. Join the link, or click the link in the description. Join our Discord, get access to all of our trades. A lot of options trading coaches in there. You can ask questions and you can just trade with our community as well. The trading with the community part's free. If you want access to my signals, that's the paid part. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.